And good Friday evening to you. I'm Brian Blakely. We do have breaking news as we come on the air tonight at 10 o'clock. The North Carolina Supreme Court says the state's political maps are unconstitutional. The court says the maps, which were drawn by Republicans, would have given them a sizable advantage in the elections. Queen City News anchor Ryan Kruger joins us now live to break this down and what happens going forward. And Ryan, this judgment came down along party lines this afternoon.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. The three Republicans on the state Supreme Court argued that they didn't have the authority to overrule the legislature. Meanwhile, the four Democrats on the bench said the maps were so skewed to the right that the elections would have been unfair.
Democrats in the Tar Heel state are now rejoicing after a bombshell court decision late Friday night. Attorney General Josh Stein calls the Supreme Court decision a victory for voters.
When the legislature draws maps that favor themselves and entrench themselves in power so that even if the voters want to go in another direction, their will be frustrated, that violates the North Carolina Constitution.
Many experts argued the maps drawn by Republicans would have allowed them to win 11 of the state's 14 congressional seats, despite the fact that many consider North Carolina to be a purple state. Catawba College political science professor Dr. Michael Bitzer says in the state legislature, the tilt towards Republicans was even more extreme.
3/5 of all the seats could have likely gone Republican, and thus that would have enabled the Republicans to override any veto that Governor Cooper would present.
The court decision calls on the maps to be redrawn in the next 2 weeks. Republicans could still appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court on the congressional maps, but not on the state legislative maps. State chairman of the Republican Party, Michael Whatley, said in a statement, "We are extremely disappointed that the four Democrats on the North Carolina Supreme Court have chosen political expediency over reason in order to invalidate the maps drawn by the North Carolina General Assembly. This blatantly partisan decision flies in the face of centuries of judicial and legislative precedent and directly contradicts any plain reading of the North Carolina Constitution."
So a big question that many are asking tonight, how is this going to impact the May primary? Well, Attorney General Josh Stein believes that they can still be held. Dr. Bitzer, though, he's not so sure. In fact, he encourages voters, sit back and wait for a final decision on what those maps are going to be. But a lot of changes up in the air, Brian.
Yeah, and a lot that will be developing here very soon. Governor Cooper also releasing a statement here tonight saying a healthy democracy requires free elections, and the NC Supreme Court is right to order a redraw of the unconstitutionally gerrymandered districts. More work remains, and any legislative redraw must reflect the full intent of this decision. And you can find more information about the North Carolina Supreme Court's decision on our website at qcnews.com.